Hi everyone, Michael from Pixeesoft here. Welcome to our second sprint planning. That's right, we finished the previous sprint, but now we have to start thinking about the next one. With the lessons learned from the last sprint, I will now try to plan for the next one more accurately. We'll do backlog refinement, sprint planning, and we'll define the goal, the deliverable that we want to have by the end of the second sprint. There's quite a lot of things to be done, so let's get to it. On this channel, we talk about software development, agile, and everything in between. So if you're new here, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss the next video in the series. Also, if you want to take it even a step further, hit the bell so that you get notified as soon as the new video comes out. Alright, let's start with our Scrum board. We'll keep using Trello for its drag and drop nature and its simplicity. Also looking ahead into the future, Trello has some nice integrations with Atlassian since now it's a part of their product range, so eventually we'll start using them. As you can see, this is our Scrum board as we left it after our last sprint review. In order to move further, we have some housekeeping jobs to do. We need to archive the tasks that are already done, and we need to remove those that are in a freeze box. We also might need to re-evaluate some of the tasks that are now already in pipeline based on the knowledge we gained in the last sprint. We need to move those tasks that we did not finish in the previous sprint from sprint lane back to backlog. We need to add tasks with the technical debt that was accumulated so that we don't forget about it. And we need to add subtasks that arose from our previous sprint, some knowledge we gained, some maybe lessons learned, where now we know that these subtasks will eventually happen due to the nature of the previous tasks. So let's get started with the refinement. As you can see, I've changed the effort values mainly for creating the containers. Even though I've learned a lot from deploying the auth service, there are a lot of unknowns, especially with the billing service. There are some special deployment caveats that I will have to count in. I will have to add some time for exploration, for, time to tinker around. Also, I have added simple checklists with the definitions of done, the acceptance criteria that defines the task to be done. So now I've completed the backlog refinement part and we're ready to plan. The next sprint will have 8 working days. So that's the number we are working with. As mentioned in the previous sprint planning, we are using the t-shirt sizes: small, medium, and large. Small meaning 1 to 2 hours, medium meaning half a day, and large means a full day of work. So back to our knapsack problem. But in fact, I'm just joking around because there is some logical order in which the services should be deployed. There is a linear approach to it, one by one, because then there are some dependencies. One service depends on another. So clearly there is some logic behind which tasks should go first. There, I think that's about it. These are the tasks that I selected for the upcoming 8 days of work. The focus is clearly bringing home the API-focused services. There's also this, let's say, hope that I'll also manage the Python services, the data eater and data feeder. but I think that I will only stick to the packaging. That's as far as I can reach. I don't think I'll reach the deployment stage because they're deployed slightly differently than what you would expect. But overall, I'm being positive. I think I can bring this one home. So that's all for the planning. And again, ready for action. Now the next stand-up will be quite special because it will be live. I will be experimenting a little bit. I don't know which platform it will be on yet, but stay tuned and you'll find out. But let's hear from you now. How do you do your sprint planning? Do you do backlog refinement as part of it? Do you do it as part of your sprint review? Or do you have a completely separate meeting just for the refinement? Let me know in the comment section below. That's it for now. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you live on our next stand-up.